Hi guys, so to help you earn back a few additional points for exam 3, we decided to do something a little bit different than the traditional exam retake. What the traditional retake entails is us just opening the exam back up, you going back in and addressing the problems that you couldn't get before, and then at the end of the retake period, which is typically about a week, you'll earn back a number of points corresponding to the number of questions that you've answered correctly. So if you end up getting every single question, including the ones that you got correct during the exam itself, then you get 19 points back in the case of this exam. But in addition to those points, I wanted to give you the opportunity to serve either as what we call a tutor or a tutee to earn a few additional points. So the idea is that you would help each other out anyway, and why not A, reward you for that, and B, create some materials that will help future generations of students when your exam is a mock exam for them, right? So I'm going to show you in this video how to become a tutor. It's easiest for problems you've already answered correctly, but you can also address some problems and become a tutor for those during the retake period. That's okay as well. Let's go ahead and dive into an example. So say I'm working on number 2 when the exam is reopened, and no matter what I do, I can't seem to get this problem correct. I feel like I've exhausted all my options, and you know what? I'm going to get some additional points back anyway, so I'm going to go to tutoring. At this point, I'm interested in finding a tutor who's going to help me out with this specific problem, right? So in the tutoring system itself, which is actually accessible through the wiki on the exam 3 materials page, right here where it says tutoring tickets. Once you head there, you'll be brought to this main front page with some information just about how the system works overall. Go ahead and register first. Make sure to use as your username your UIUC NetID. And after you register, confirm your email address and log in by clicking the sign in button that you'll see up here. Once you do that, you'll see your username appear up here alongside a stock picture that you can change if you want to. To actually get in here and look for tutors for problems that you need help with, after logging in, head to the Find Tickets link. So what you'll see here, if you used your NetID to register, you'll automatically be enrolled in the CHEM 332 course on the site. And so when you select from the drop-down, you'll see Fundamental Organic Chemistry 2, aka CHEM 332, listed here. Under assignments, you'll see not just our exam 3, but also an exam from the last semester that's hanging around. Make sure you select Summer 2011 Exam 3. And now since I need help with problem number 2, I'm going to select problem 2 and then click Load Tickets here. After I click Load Tickets, I'll see any available tickets on this problem appear down here. So to respond to this ticket, to let the tutor know that, hey, we're interested on a one-on-one deal here, we can click Open. If you want to check out the tutor's history before you do that, you can click on the Stats link, and what you can see here is that this tutor has tutored 2 other people. That's the meaning of the outgoing arrows, and you can see the timing of those 2 interactions with this timeline here. You got kind of a fine timeline up top, then a more coarse deal down on the bottom. So you can check out the tutor's stats to see how they've been doing so far. But if we've made up our minds to go ahead and respond to this ticket, just go ahead and click Open, and you'll see a window like this appear with some instructions about responding to the ticket. Once you respond to the ticket, it's the tutor's responsibility to help you, so really make sure that you want to respond before you go clicking Respond. You'll see a little spinning wheel for a while the interaction is set up and email notifications are sent. And finally, you'll see a notice about who your tutor is, how you can get in touch with them, and then a little blurb about your ticket number. To get in touch with your tutor, that username that you see is their NetID. So you can just email them at that NetID at illinois.edu. Once you've established the interaction, you'll also see it listed in your list of ongoing tickets, which you can find on your profile page under tutoring tickets. And so you'll see that I now have an in-progress ticket with Altman 1 that was opened on August 1st at 9:06 p.m. Upon setting up a tutoring interaction, the tutor and the tutee will receive email notifications with some additional information about how to actually carry out the tutoring interaction. And so what you'll see here are a few ways virtually that you can carry it out. Importantly, the tutor's responsibilities have ended when the tutee answers the question correctly. When that happens and the tutee has clicked a link from within ACE to complete the ticket, then the tutor is off the hook. So let's imagine that with the help of my tutor I was able to answer this problem correctly in ACE. What you'll notice when you answer a problem correctly now is that some additional statements have been added to the feedback. The first prompts you to enter the tutor pool for this problem. So if it's the first time you're getting it correct, you can click this link to add yourself in there so that you can tutor other students on this problem that you just got correct. Whether it was with the help of another tutor or not, you can always enter yourself in the tutor pool. The second is more relevant to our example, and that has to do with getting help from a tutor. So if you did get help from a tutor and you need to complete a ticket, click the very last link that you see at the bottom of the feedback. Upon clicking that link, you'll be brought to a page that says complete ticket for the problem and assignment that you came from, and clicking this button will allow you to complete that ticket. After you do, the last thing you'll see is instructions for creating what we've dubbed the video deliverable. So both tutor and tutee will have to create video deliverables for each problem that they either teach or get help with. But we stress that these should be pretty short. So keep them to 2 minutes or less and just talk about, from the tutee or student side, what was it that the tutor did that really opened your eyes? From the tutor side, talk about the strategies you used to teach the problem, what the student was struggling with, and how you helped them sort of overcome that. There's a link within the text that you get back from this page that will take you to a video submission page. If you don't have the video deliverable right away, that's okay, because the interaction will be listed on your profile and you can submit a video for the interaction by clicking the submit link in your list of tickets. And that goes for tutor and tutee tickets as well. We'll watch the video deliverables on and off as much as we can to make sure everything is staying on task. But at the end of the day, we'll also use the video deliverables to measure points for tutoring interactions. So here's the deal with points. For every interaction that you engage in, whether it's as a student or a tutor, you'll earn 1 point, up to a maximum of 10. So if you tutor 5 times and you get tutored 5 times, you can get a maximum of 10 points. In addition to that, you'll also get traditional retake points. And for those, you can get up to 19, right? So if you get every question on the exam correct at the end of the retake period, Friday at 5 p.m., you'll get 19 additional points. And so tutoring plus the regular classical retake points can get you up to 29 points total.